Morning ladies, as promised, here is the tutorial on how I did my makeup last night for the ball. Firstly, what you need to do is cleanse your face with the micellar water. Now I'm going to be doing this quite quick because otherwise you're going to get bored. So please take your time at home. I'm going to go through all the products as I'm applying them. Right, just keep your cotton pad to one side because we're going to use that later when we clean our brushes when we're doing our eyes. So first of all, we're going to use the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Basically what you're going to do is you're just going to squirt some out on your fingers and you're going to dab it on the skin like so, and then we're going to rub it in. Now what this does is it fills in any open pores, so when you do apply your makeup it goes on nice and smooth. It's a great base as this, and it's a nice low cost base as well. Okay, we're ready. Next we are going to apply, we've heard a lot about the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Now through the day I wear Estee Lauder Double Wear BB Cream. However, on a night I do like the actual double wear. But rather than go and buy it, I just get samples. And they last for ages. So please do go and get samples. I know I keep going on about it, but they're great. I never buy Estee Lauder normal double wear. I just get samples of it because it is just a makeup that I wear of an evening. I'm using a brush to apply the foundation. So if you just apply the foundation all over, it really is lovely, this foundation. It is. I just find it a little bit heavy for daytime. I mean, as most of you know, I don't always even wear makeup through the day. So this one does feel quite heavy for me, but I do love it for a night out. It gives great coverage. You can't appreciate it really on the camera, but you will do when I take the after photo and turn the camera around, because it really does give a lovely coverage. Okay, so that's your base done. Next, I use good old Max Factor Cream Puff. This was voted one of the best pressed powders on the internet. So I went and got some and I love it. And it smells really nice. So basically just get a great big brush and just brush it all over. Because I get shine, I'm quite oily skin, so my makeup needs set with a powder because it does start to slip off and I get shiny. A little bit down the neck, just a little bit of the powder. Okay. Next I used the Bourjois bronzer. Looks like a bar of chocolate. Now the reason why I like this bronzer is because this is actually matte. It doesn't have a shimmer in. As I said before, I'm quite shiny and shimmer doesn't always suit my skin. So we just get the bronzer using another brush, slightly smaller. I tend to go along the cheekbones, across the brow, over the nose, eyes, just all over really. I love a strong cheek. Fab. You can see I am doing this really quick. Next, got the Makeup Artist blush. Bought this yesterday and it's lovely. I really like it. Let's see if I can see what colour it was. Oh, bubblegum. It's really, really nice. So, just tap your brush in. Be careful though, because it's a high pigment blush, so you don't want too much on. And I just tap it. Up and down the cheekbone. And just tap it in the palette as well. Don't sweep it through. Just tap it on the palette. The light really isn't very good when this camera's turned round, but you'll definitely appreciate it when I take the photo after. This is just for technique really. And remember girls, I'm no makeup artist, so you know, this is just tips that I've picked up along the way, and this is how I apply my makeup. It's nice that. Right, blusher. Next, I am going to take my good old Avon Magics. It's a bit of a highlighter, illuminator. I just go under the eyes. And just use your finger. You don't want too much on. It's just to illuminate under the eye. Makes you look that little bit more awake. I need that this morning after last night. Fab. Then we're on the one you've all been waiting for, which is eyes. I bought this yesterday. Barry M Smoking Hot Palette. It's amazing. The colours are fab. Look at that sparkly black. And it's every colour you'll need to create that smoky eye. So, You could use any eyeshadow, but I think unless you've got a decent eyeshadow brush, you know, obviously we've all been and bought the cheaper version of the eyeshadow palette to the naked ones. Now these are great as well, but I found that if you use their brush that comes with it, I don't think they go on as well. I think if you use a decent brush, you know, they go on much better. So I've got a couple of brushes here that I'm going to use. Basically what you need to do is, my first colour I'm going to start out with is this pinky colour here. So run your brush through, tap it, and just start covering the whole eye socket, including right up to the eyebrow. And I even want you with this to go right in the corners. Because it's a lovely iridescent colour that's going to highlight in here as well, which always looks lovely. Right. Go on really well, these eyeshadows. Okay, so we've got our base, our natural base. Then what you need to do is you're basically working along the colours. So we've just done this one. Now we're going to put some of this one on. And the way you need to put it, so I told you to keep your cotton wool before. Just run your brush across it a couple of times and it just cleans off the excess that was left behind. So you're not mixing your colours in your palette. So then you get your grey. And you don't want to lose any of this. So what you're going to do, this is how I do it. I start to just blend a little bit of grey. From sort of here. Sorry, I'll just go in the mirror. So keep your corner of your eye, that lovely pink, soft, natural colour. Because remember, this is all about sort of blending to a darker colour on the end, which gives the smoky effect. So get your grey and take your grey out. Like so. Then after the grey, we have, that's like a light grey, this is like a darker grey, and that's what we're going to use next. So again, wipe your brush on your little wet cotton wool. Next darker colour, you work your way a little bit further along, so you're probably going to be more centre now. So starting from the centre, start blotting and work out.